Good evening, chat from South Africa, or good morning, or good afternoon, depending where you are. How you doing today? See you, Ashton. Welcome to stream, man. My headset on properly. My head out the way. What is up, chat? Oh boy, it's not gonna work, huh? I think that's gonna be fine. What's up, chat? I just need to check on something. Still chuckling at the chat fix I said for Keenan short. I just put that little something together for today. I got a completely different type of short going out tomorrow, alongside a full-on guide on how to farm artifacts. Took the inspiration from you asking the question last night, and I decided, you know what? Why not? Just made a full-on video, so that's good to go out tomorrow. Also, after not wanting to argue with AR-50s till I was 100% sure, I checked, and Candace does use a spear and blue and gold round shield on her left arm. Yeah, she's a tank character. I don't personally have her, but my friend does. But from what I got, she's a tank character. So she uses a spear, and then she's got a ability shield. They're pretty cool. I like tank characters. They fit my playstyle. That's kind of why I like Noelle. But also because I built Noelle as a healer, so that's another thing to consider. I just want to get that up. And then I want to get my Genshin booting up as well. Let me hop in this man's DC real quick whilst I'm at it.
Hello there.
Good evening, kind sir.
How are you doing, man?
Hey, no complaints. Well, tired as fuck. I did not sleep enough last night. But, and I've been fucking busy the whole day with a bunch of content stuff, but we out here. How about you, dude? How was work?
Oh, same as every other day. Been a bit of hectic.
Same shit, different day, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, chat. Just to point it out there, I did, in the little bit of extra time that I did have today, I did go ahead and make a little more progress within the Archon story. Like I said, I was going to skip over part 3 of part 3. Or what are we on now? Part 4, chat? No, we're on Act 5. Man, I am clearly confused. Alright, so I went and completed part 3 of Act 5. No, I'm still wrong. I completed part 2 of Act 5, alright? Which is called As by God's Side. Which I said last night that I was going to do. So basically, right, chat? We didn't miss out on much. Okay, I'm just going to point. We did not miss out on much. We met up with Dea. Then we found Tignari. Okay. Then we followed Dea to see the doctor, which fucked off on a boat somewhere. I don't know. Then, then we went back to the village where Tignari was getting ambushed. We kicked their asses. I kicked their asses. Then I had a little run-in with the one and only Scaramouche, but not really, because he was in my head in a sense. Nothing incredible worth mentioning from that cutscene. I'll just point that out there. Okay. And then we went to the Grand Bazaar to meet up with the rest of the people, which is where we're carrying on right now on the stream. Alright. So no, you guys did not miss out on much. And I did say I was gonna just, you know, zoom through part 2. But now, part 3 and part 4 is where it gets really interesting. And I would really like, unless of course my internet dies, which, I mean, fingers crossed, chat, it doesn't, because I'm still having
Always
issues with
happening.
my
Not
ISP.
to happen.
Yeah. And I contacted my ISP personally, and they're going to send somebody out. But for now, it's still a bit of an issue. It went down a bit earlier today. But hopefully, you know, chat, we get through this without any hassles. And if there is any hassles, I'll make a video of me fighting Scaramouche and put that up there. But fingers crossed that does not happen, chat. Alright. Outside of that, I made a couple of changes to my microphone settings today and stream overall quality settings as well. So hopefully everything's looking fine. I don't know. This is now in 1440p, so we'll see. Yeah, I need to remember my keybinds before I hit the wrong ones the entire time. Okay, chat. Stream is up, running fine. Recording at the same time, running fine. Let's get it, chat. I think we'll pause the music now. So, we are carrying on to part 3. We basically have to wait until the next day, meet up with the group, and then shit is about to go down. Apparently. Apparently. So, let's see.
Today is the Academia's Niagara Day. We can finally put our plan into action. Alhaitham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
And whether or not our internet dies, I'm still going to make a video out of me finding Scaramouche, because I think it will be quite fun. So, let's go, chat.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
I can put it on auto, right?
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up. What about you, Alhaitham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be
Yeah, this
considered
man.
part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
Only logic. That's all this man
It's
is.
crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
Says Paimon of all
Anyway,
people.
Do you need me to go over the game plan again?
No. Please. You see, chat, this is what I don't understand about this game, right? The dialogue options are fucking pointless. Anybody else notice that? Oh yeah, would you like to go over the game plan? Option 1, yes, just in case. Option 2, I want to confirm everything again. Why can I not just say no?
Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it.
What is the point?
Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
She's a lesser
That
god,
isn't
she's weak.
something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone.
Did you change your
In the
Zoom
sanctuary
screen
of
now?
Surasthana, there's a device
Is that
called
still the old one?
The meme cam. No.
500 years
Yeah.
ago, the
Yeah,
Grand
nah,
Sage
it's still
at the
this,
time
it's just a
modified
zoomed
the
in on my
strength and
face, that's
power to
all.
be controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one
Pointless
god
or the
to
same
power
choice,
another.
just worded different. Exactly, dude.
How are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
There's literally no point.
Don't forget, today is Nyagarbaha Day, arguably the most important day to the Academia. The sages and core Academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the Academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration. When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our
Did I
cue
skip
to
to
access
the
the
front
console
of the
and free the
story?
Danger Archon.
What the hell?
When you put things that way, or the plan feels a bit unrefined.
Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all. If precedence holds, the Academia should have already started preparing for Nyagarbaha Day.
Everyone should be in position.
How do you start preparing for a special day on the day? Obviously, they've already done the freaking planning.
Let's go.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door, or?
Yes. Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
Honestly, I'm down. Let's just barge through the front door.
I can't think of a good comeback. Alright, it's all on Alhaitham if things go south.
I mean, we're probably all dead if things go south, but okay. Let's go, chat. Shit is about to kick off. We are literally breaking into the Academia. Okay? Not to be confused with My Hero Academia. Even though it has no relevance to Genshin.
Might have made a mistake starting this Archon.
Scribe?
Oof.
Fuck.
Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
Oh my gosh, dude. Paimon, calm down. I literally just said
It's
it. Calm
me.
down.
Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude
Full
for
frontal
Assault,
assault, aka the direct
Look,
approach, aka
based on what
balls
you
to the
already know,
wall, my
the
dude.
purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? Wait a moment. Let me think. Don't tell me the answer. The sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the academia for so long because...
Hey, shh.
Good thing I've got
Yes,
Candace.
you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now. Thank you for getting me back on track.
But the top student is rather freaking stupid. So
It's
just point that
nothing.
out, chat.
We'll be on our way then.
All right. Thank you for your
He's really
contributions to the
kinda dumb.
academia, Scribe.
Not even kinda, he's dumb. Big words for a small brain.
What the heck just happened now? What did he just guess?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Mhm.
Oh, my
He
soul, dude.
convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
You just have to make him
We
feel
shouldn't waste any more time.
he really
It would be
stupid. That's how you
problematic if we
deal with
missed our
him.
window of opportunity.
Oh my word, I forgot how uncomfortable my headphones are when I'm like not wearing my hoodie over.
Quit following me.
What happens when you get so used to like the winter? Please leave me alone. I don't want more conversation. Let me just break into the freaking library wherever we go in and get over with it.
Plain and simple.
Plain and simple. Let's just do what we came here to do. Balls to the wall through the front door.
Is this the academia's library?
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in Tevat.
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
The academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nyargarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters. Just act natural. Now, hurry along.
Where's Candace's? Oh.
He's the best student they got. It ain't saying much. Dude, exactly. Okay, we're now locked to only the Traveler as a character, so could be a sign of things. What the hell was that?
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Grand Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
This is not a frontal approach, Alhaifum, if we're just going to sit around and
You
wait.
think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Oh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Aww.
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Oh boy. Again, we blame our hyphen if we get
The
caught.
Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, scribe. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally welcome you.
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct? It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum. Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead
Oh,
of
sorry, Jack. I
attempting
was supposed to
prepare
read them,
some
right? Let's talk, I
perfunctory
said.
Excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand and have no intention of making a reckless stand. The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow me to my office.
Well, if we follow him into his office, then we have failed successfully, Chad. Because this is where we wanted to go.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
All right then, Traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me? Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all.
Fatui are not to be trusted. Fatui have ulterior motives.
You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work rather than using your trivial misgivings in a
No Traveler, yeah.
to sway me.
It's a bit too late for that.
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me?
A gnosis?
Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work. Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god.
I did say you need to be a certain type of mad to be this smart, so.
Then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom. We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it.
You say it's the pinnacle of human wisdom, but in the end, you're still relying on a god. Again, what? The chat, the freaking... The dialogue options makes no sense because it's literally one sentence and then carried on with the next one. Listen to it. You say it's the pinnacle of human wisdom, but in the end, you're still relying on a god. There's literally no point in giving me a dialogue option. Fine line between genius and madness. That's literally what Ivan said, so.
You will never understand the
Or something
rapture
about
of
that.
having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion.
Again, chat, right? It's the same thing that I just mentioned. There's no point in it. What about lesser god Kusanale? It's not like Sumeru didn't already have a god of its own. It makes no sense. Okay.
Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanale. What can she even do?
Makes no sense.
Care
Whatever,
for
I
you?
guess. We're here for the
End all
story.
sandstorms?
Enjoy the
Care
ride,
for
Chad.
Silly fairy tales. These are but child's play for the academia. Does that make us equal to the gods?
No.
We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom.
You're
The
clearly
ascension of the
lacking
Lesser
wisdom.
Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Surasthana, so our academy will not become embroiled
Now we
in
know where she
turmoil.
is.
What a pathetic justification. Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
Chad, can I just point out this guy has clearly never watched Godzilla versus Kong before? You know, the whole point of them creating their own type of Titan and they're just backfiring and killing them all instead. That's literally what's gonna happen in this. Watch. I don't actually know, but it's probably gonna happen. That's always what happens. It's a typical plot twist. I don't know what I could say or do. The ignorance of the scholars.
As per your
Whatever.
judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Exactly, Dragon. Exactly.
Are you
You
talking
don't
about
mess
us?
with things you can't control. And Scaramouche is not something you can
I
control.
brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent.
Wait,
with
is that the
traveler,
thing that we
an array of information about her ready for your perusal.
oh, that's the thing that we created.
Oh, hey them. So you're still on the academia side.
No, it's not, Paimon, relax.
Started to trust you.
I hate him. You bastard.
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe. As it is near Garbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
But the information is incorrect.
Just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself.
But it's
To
not
put it in
real
words you can
information.
understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons.
When you say, and I quote, dishonored persons, or does that also include your General Mahamatra?
Are you not
I think I
familiar
said
with the
that right.
concept that great responsibility begets an equally great
So
suspicion?
uncomfortable, chat.
That sounded right.
You are
Sounded
Sumeru's
about
most
right.
concerning external variable.
Yeah.
Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable.
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no?
What do you mean?
Your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
I would think creating a god would be forbidden knowledge. It is,
Must
but
I
then again, they have been
delineate your
trading
entire
and
plan?
meddling with
Very
forbidden
well.
knowledge.
I will spell things out.
So,
First off,
you know,
I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the traveler to Caravan Rebat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Academia. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think?
100%. Now kick his
Regardless,
ass.
That's only a
damn it.
guess. The facts are that I've brought the traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan. If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Academia on Nia Garbaha Day, using Alhatham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhatham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person. I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
I'll give it to him. This dude's smart.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems.
Grand Sage, you're evil and needs a swift
Under
kick in the
current
tool
circumstances, even
punch.
that is trivial compared to what we stand to
Honestly, I agree.
from our
You said that I
Oh, I didn't mean to
betrayed
skip,
the
my bad.
Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight is turned to fight at long last. Guards!
Easy, dude. You're gonna need more than just typical guards to take us down. Oh, cutscene. Never mind. What the?
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
Seriously? That's all you got, dude?
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyargarbaha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Why did he do that? Never mind. Never mind, Chad. The plot thickens, okay? The plot thickens.
Don't lock us up! Let us out!
I just say, I have from English, my word. I'm not even English. Pronunciations. I'll hide from is way smarter than that. Weak source telegraphed as fuck. Attacked from AI. I thought Al-Hypham was dead for a second. That man definitely hit him with the sharp side. That's enough, Paimon.
Oh, yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now?
It was all part of the plan. That's why I should have paid better attention. Marvelous.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Al-Haytham's probably done with his part too.
All part of the plan, Chad. I wasn't worried for a moment. Okay. That was close.
We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Al-Haytham sure knows how to cook up a plan.
Paimon, can you keep your voice down?
Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up.
Yeah, all of it's coming back to me on what this plan actually was. This review we discussed during our strategy meeting. Dude, do we really have to?
Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Here we go, chat. Another
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation.
another
which is to
memory.
Send the traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get her locked up on purpose?
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to the successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk she poses to them. Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
Shut up, Paimon.
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has a more important task once she's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Suristhana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida. Okay.
Hey,
what
let's
did
go,
you throw her in
Chad.
jail for?
The confinement room is inside the academia, close to the sanctuary of Suristhana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be
You should stick to
receiving any
planning and
visitors.
leave throwing
I'll
punches.
work with Ramon's
If those
scholars
better
to
at
make
it.
some modifications
Hey,
to your
Hypham can
consciousness.
whoop ass, dude.
Once
He
you're
keeps up
ready,
with
get
Sino.
as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and
That was all faked. It's all
as
part
for
of the
whether
plan.
she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
All based on luck. But we're gonna wake up Nahida, okay?
You've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Alhaitham modified.
I didn't even notice that.
I
Wow.
thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they'd locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
That wasn't because of carelessness, but of their ignorance. They think the Akasha is completely under their control.
Alright, so what now?
We first need to find the place with the best signal in this room. Okay. Then we try to connect with Naida.
That's easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it.
Alright.
There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal.
Gonna bet it's like back here, Chad. Oh, yeah. What did I say?
Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
We maybe have to climb. No, we can't climb.
Here?
Okay.
No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
Somewhere around the edges of this room, Chad.
Whoa, it's Mora. Ooh, Mora. No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure.
Should be here, right, Chad? There we go.
Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
It's faint, but I have a signal.
Please work.
Naida, I need you to wake up, please. Is this a realm of consciousness? Unable. Oh, there she is. E-tree phone. Naida's not moving. She really sealed off her consciousness. I need to think of a way to wake up. And it's blocked off. Okay. What is this? It looks like some sort of barrier. Naida's using a barrier to isolate her consciousness from the outside world.
Nahida!
Oh, I can talk.
Hey, Nahida!
Come on, Naida. Dang it. She isn't reacting. It seems like she can't sense me. Use like your ability or something.
When did it first start?
Cutscene.
Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Suristhana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness. Nahida!
Wake up. What now? Is there really nothing I can do? But she's right here in front of me. I can't just give up like this. I'd already left behind once. When the doctor first appears, I can't do it again. Get it, girl.
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice.
Yo, voice acting on point though, chat.
Do Archons have them? Should Archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed? How do I really feel about all of this?
They're trying to get me emotional right now. What the fuck?
It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom,
Who's that?
you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who are you?
I'm guessing that's the greater god.
It sounds familiar. You're right, though. I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
Wake up. Go, girl, go. Let's go, chat.
Nahida?
Did you wake me up? Thank you. Why are you here?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's just... when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
Oh, a small girl is angry.
Ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything?
Naida's awake.
Wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing. When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyagarba Hade stuff?
I guess they finished entering all the knowledge capsules.
So that means our next act is Nilu's performance.
Alright. Let's Nilo go upstairs to the academia. That's our next.
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
All right. You seem to have a lot of trust in them, so I won't say more on the subject. But if anything happens,
That was a really
few of us
cool
here may not be able to
sequence
help
of
you.
events.
Don't worry, they've been through worse. Everything's going to be fine.
All right. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back. Be careful, even if it's only for our sakes.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Come. Supposed to go up here? There we go. Okay. Up here. Don't own this character, so I don't know if I'm how to fight with her at all, chat. Gonna point that out there.
Nilu, how's it going? Nervous?
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried I won't dance well enough.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything else.
You sure know.
Okay, now let me get on with
all
it,
the
you know.
credit, even though we came here together to help out.
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after all this ends. I really, really appreciate all of your help.
Ooh, that sounds great. Huh. How can we say no to that?
All right.
Can I get on
let's
with it
back to
now?
business.
Thank you.
Nilu, we'll be here to keep people from going to the academia so they don't interrupt your performance.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really dangerous there, so stay away.
Make it work.
You couldn't think of anything better? Oh well, I guess it does sound like something the academia would do.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Okay. Can I finally just carry on with what I'm supposed to be doing? Thank you.
Hey!
Come on.
Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away with Yalda candies plan is working beautifully. Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less. I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I'm about to start one.
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready, so you can start your performance at any time.
Yeah, thanks to
Okay,
you.
can we start now?
I'm really grateful.
You think I have all night,
You're
dude?
welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
Hey yo, sus. Jokes, chat. Oh, cutscene. Dance your heart out, girl.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Right in front of the academia, no less.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Detain her immediately. Well, she's done anyways. They're not gonna arrest her? What the fuck? What the hell?
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by.
That was the distraction.
To the next stage?
Certainly sounds like it.
It's great that everything seems to be going well. Come to think of it, when did Al-Haytham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha?
When he pretended that he had been corrupted.
Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Al-Haytham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted?
This is a really good ass plan, dude.
Tested trick of his.
He can maintain his composure when things get chaotic.
Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's blood boil. Let's review our plan for this stage again. It's not like we have.
I'm gonna boil you later, Paimon.
Help us feel more confident.
Give you a nice stew.
Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Are you still there, Jason?
I'm still here, dude.
I'm
Now that
dead
Lesser
quiet.
Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forced
Yeah,
to
no, I
dissolve,
put my mic on
the
mute.
core figures
All
of the
right.
Academia and their
Interfere
guards
on
have
your
started
shit
to wear
there.
their Akasha terminals
Nah,
again.
you're not interfering. We're playing
With the
serious tomorrow
doctor's
night, by the way.
technological support, they think they
Oh,
have
cool.
nothing to fear.
Whether or not CS2 actually like fully comes out, me and Dreb are gonna jam if you want to join.
Also our chance.
Oh
I was
yeah,
originally
definitely, dude.
asked to draft a
Always.
knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the Academia.
Have you ordered Modern
It
Warfare
should
3
be on
yet?
Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be
Have
entered
I?
into the Akasha
I bought
during
Modern
the next
Warfare 3.
Nagarbaha Day.
Oh, you're not? I'm still waiting for pay. Right.
I'm still waiting for pay.
Because the beta is early next month.
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but
Oh,
this
no, I'm
time
still waiting.
I'll smuggle some misleading information into it.
See, all these invites of
Only
other
need to
players.
find an opportunity
I
to
just have
switch
mine
capsules.
auto decline.
Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Yagarbaha
You can
Day,
auto decline?
if
Yeah, there's
certain
settings. I'm
ways,
not exactly sure where right now. I think under like friends or
sages
party.
will
I think under
definitely use that opportunity to announce
invites
the
or something.
ban. And so,
Or maybe in
misleading
settings.
I have to go and
information
check
will
it
be
out.
disseminated
Yeah.
amongst the
I have to
guards.
go and check it out.
Sure sounds complicated, but it seems
No,
like
I'm
if everything
busy
goes
collecting
well, we'll be
those,
able to get rid of all the
what do you
guards
call
in
it?
the
The
academia
oculi.
without an
Berries
effort.
for
Oh.
That's pretty clever.
no,
Getting right into their
henna
heads.
berries for
I just have
Candace.
one question.
Alright.
Even
Henna
if we
berry.
manage to get the misleading
Yeah.
info out to the guards,
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced. They will view everything the Akasha releases to them
Going
as the unequivocal
to
truth.
The Akasha
location
will
right
turn
now.
humans into machines.
So I unlocked all of them.
I've seen it
The fuck?
happen many times.
yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have
Which was
someone in
Nilo.
mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater.
Nilu. My
I
bad,
know her
chat.
really well. We can trust her.
And she
I'm
played her
kinda
part
hesitant to
perfectly.
ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her in person.
All right. After the guards in the Academia are gone,
Then we escape.
Then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine.
Alright. Now as Isaac, I need to do a bunch of hiding and sneaking in order to get into the Grand Bazaar. And then after that is going to the Grand Sanctuary.
That, Raman? They came out from the Academia in droves.
Yeah, we need to go to the Sanctuary after the fact. And then that's the end of part 3. And then we're moving on to part 4 where we face Mr. Scaramouche.
This is the moment we've been waiting for. My brothers have already sprung into action.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but outside the Academia, this is our hunting ground.
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
Hey yo, this man's flirting big time.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages enough time to realize what's happening, the plan's doomed.
Yeah, all they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their
I
thumbs
just
all
need
day
five
while we
more.
fought and struggled
Shoot.
every day in the desert. The only advantage they might have is their
Just
numbers.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the Six Sages belong to the Corps of 30, but they have a completely different reputation. Following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary.
Depth's Temptation, or sauteed Paimon. Paimon Matsutake skewers, grilled Paimon and roast veggies, Paimon pot pie. Oh my god. Honestly, the Paimon pot pie sounds the most intriguing.
You gave such an important task to that child. Will he be okay?
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's put our faith in him.
Let's put our faith in a
even if he
child,
fought,
yes.
The guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen Lesser Lord Kusanali in person, after all.
You've got a point.
Oh, okay.
I think I see them coming. Let's head out.
They're gonna basically let Isaac be the vessel for Naida. Okay, now we're gonna be Isaac. Oh my word.
Hey, do you
Yeah, never mind. We're literally going to pretend to be Nahida.
Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them?
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do. I'm just a little nervous.
I thought Nahida's gonna
Don't think about getting caught.
you know,
Even
take
if
his
that happens,
consciousness.
we won't leave you behind.
but he's literally gonna pretend to be a.
Think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar. Leave the
Sounds
rest
fun.
to us.
So weird, dude.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa.
Don't mind me,
I won't
Scorpions.
get
I'm just
cold
collecting
feet.
some stuff.
Hey, they're here.
The scorpions are lit for food.
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath and
Damn
go.
easy.
You can do this.
Appreciate the effort they put into this, though. It's like specific part. Although I'm not gonna be able to like control him, I don't think.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run
No,
ahead of
don't
me?
this way.
This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
I got the instructions here, chat, on like exactly what path to do. I'm not gonna waste the time trying to. As I said, I'm not gonna be able to control him. I'll literally just guide him.
Let's have a look behind the house.
Why would you do that?
What should I do?
Almost as bad as a cross-dressing cloud in FF7. I don't know. I have no idea what you mean, dude.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. What should I do next? The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Keep waiting.
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard
They
finally
cover
left.
up some of the
need to
area. Can fucking loot shit.
And this kid cannot run for shite.
Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
Oh boy.
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me. This is bad. Where should I go?
I need to head towards the Grand Bazaar. Man, they really give you no time to choose.
Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her.
Damn. Shit's wild.
Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her.
Yes, literally casually just run after a god, in a sense.
Didn't we say to split up our search? Hurry, hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
People are dumb.
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody
Straight into an ambush, boys. Oh, Final Fantasy VII. MC has to wear drag to complete a mission. Okay, I've never played Final Fantasy. That's why I don't reference to the FF7.
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little brat. So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali.
There's apparently another X-Defiant test happening on the 28th.
Eremites from the desert.
Which is literally a day after the new COD season comes out. They literally do that on purpose. Although I'm still not going to play it.
After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters.
I don't really care about it.
What's that now?
X-Defiant. You know that the free shooter game by Ubisoft that they were doing tests and stuff for. It's literally there's another season another test coming on the 28th, literally a day after the new COD season drops. But I'm not interested in it because despite Ubisoft having South African servers, it's on high ping, so like not worth it. It's just annoying to play on high ping. All right.
Hey guys, you want to get electrocuted? There we go.
Yes, chat, I know I'm talking about a completely different game while I was playing through the Genshin story, but like, you know, it's off time with those people just talking.
Academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Niagarbaha Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual. Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one?
Oh, you are fucked, Mr. Grand Sage. You are royally screwed. You messed up big time. For as smart as you are, you are really stupid. Feel the same about CODs. Zero interest in knife kills from 20 feet away. It's not actually that bad nowadays. Sometimes it's a bit weird, but like, I don't know. I didn't like Modern Warfare 2 despite grinding the hell out of that game. But I'm mainly a COD player though, so I enjoy COD. Although I've stopped playing Modern Warfare 2 for the most part.
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that. Right now, everyone is in a panic.
You can check from my channel. I mainly play COD. Although I'm, I know, taking a break from it, in a sense. At least content-wise. Up until the next Modern Warfare release. And not to mention, I don't like restricting myself to just playing like one game.
And any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential.
Like I'm playing Genshin now, and I might play like, I'm gonna be playing CS tomorrow. I just switch things up a little bit.
Trickery did they employ? How could Lesser Lord Kusanali disappear into thin air?
But she hasn't.
Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
Although I don't want to go into COD right now. At least not with the current title. I have decent hopes for the next title because it seems that it's gonna be better. But I can rant a ton about Call of Duty and like the state that it's in. Which I think I've done enough in my videos.
Sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately.
So I won't be getting into that all now.
Contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the traveler that Alhaitham submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring?
I'm more RPG inclined than FPS. Fair enough. I mean, everyone's got their preferred games. Although I grew up mainly as a FPS player. But like Genshin is like, I don't know how to really put it. It's just, you know, it's an MMORPG, something I've never really been that interested in, but I like fell in love with the grind of this game. And also the storytelling is pretty good, but there's a lot of things I don't like about the game, such as the explicitly long dialogue.
What the Akasha decrees is fact.
I get it, they're trying to tell a story in as much detail as possible, which is cool, but sometimes it could be just like overboard.
How is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's
Especially when it comes to like world and side quests, because like there's literally not even any voice acting behind it. It's just text and text and text. But luckily you can skip those type of things faster than what you can with the Archon quest. But the Archon quest I actually pay attention to because it's like it's worth paying attention to.
I never meant to refute you.
Of most of it at least.
There are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana on my own.
Yes, please leave.
Grand Sage.
Grand Sage Azor arrives at the sanctuary alone. I like puzzles and stuff to occupy my mind instead of being shot at by 10-year-olds. Fair enough. Again, everyone's got their own preference.
It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it.
Oh, she's still there. Oh, is it? Oh wait, she's not. Her consciousness is gone, right?
Possible. There must be something wrong with my eyes.
Did I miss something?
She really appeared again? What is the meaning of this?
No, she is there because we only took her consciousness, is it not?
Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him.
Because she is still there. We just woke her up. We didn't, you know, break her out. I prefer single-player games and FPS games. Like 100% completed Spider-Man. 100%ed like God of War, for instance. I like doing that kind of stuff. Cyberpunk as well. I'm not really into RPGs and MMOs, but again, Genshin is an exception, and I really enjoy this game. But outside of that, I just play FPS games. I love my FPS games. I'm really good at them. Although I'm not trying to float my boat, I am. That's just the case. I'm good at a game, and that's why I enjoy it.
You're still the same as always.
Not the best in the world, but you know, it's not fun to be dumpstered on all day.
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions anymore.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations, even academia staff are forbidden to come here. No one will come to save you. As for
Spider-Man
the
was fun.
investigation,
Of the one with the four Spideys, dimensions, I think. No, I played the Spider-Man remastered on PC. I'm gonna be playing these DLCs, and then Miles Morales as well, sometime soon. Probably on stream. Maybe on stream.
I thought you finished the DLCs already.
No, I haven't gotten there yet. I've been too busy.
standing to judge you.
Oh.
So now,
I want to make a proper series of it.
how about judgment?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't wait until they bring out
Oh, the Spider-Man 2.
though.
Yeah, it's gonna take like
Yeah.
2 years. It's a PlayStation exclusive right
Apparently,
now.
it's been confirmed that you will find the other Spider-Man while swinging.
I'm not in the
through the
story.
city.
Yeah, I'm not that far in the story, dude.
Sounds outside for a while.
We must trust our friends, Paimon. We must trust our friends.
Aren't you scared that we might be locked up in here for the rest of our lives? Thinking about it, at least Paimon has you. We could still chat like this. When Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Surasthana, Paimon can't help but feel sorry for her.
There we go. It's open.
Here comes your savior.
Hello, mommy. I mean, Daya. You're scared out. What? You were scared out of your wits just a moment ago.
You really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here.
Are you guys
It felt even
standing in a
more
line to
tiring
get
than
wasted?
whacking 'em.
Alright.
I'm exhausted.
Why not?
You mean, Daya? I already gave you a smile. Is that not enough? Paimon, you can barely rub anything with those tiny baby hands. Exactly.
Oh, are you ticklish?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish.
How's Naida?
Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the academia are all taken care of. The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing them around. As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time. So, how's Sino doing?
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands, so he probably does too.
So the Grand Sage is out of the picture. So there's nothing standing in between me and Nahida besides, of course, Scaramouche.
Assuming nothing weird happened, we should have already rescued our Archon.
That all sounds amazing.
Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag.
Is the disembodied voice in the background streaming too? Disembodied voice? No, he's not.
No.
He's just chilling and playing some Genshin as well. He's currently...
My internet is too bad at the moment.
Yeah, he's having not internet issues, but he needs to get an internet upgrade because he moved. So he does stream. If you go to the channel pages on my channel, you'll find him at Headshot. He's smaller and still newer to streaming, but you know he plans on streaming. So, but for now he's just chilling with me, playing some Genshin. He's already finished this quest, despite our grinds have been different. Okay, Chad. He's played more through the story. I've done more exploration and clearance. It's like the only way I could really put it. But we basically at the same point in a different sense. Cutscene?
Yeah.
There she is. Lesser God Kusanale, aka Nahida. aka the god of knowledge.
Should I say it's nice to meet you? This is the first time we've met in real life.
You see the difference, Chad? Okay, she's also got that really childish, squeaky voice, but it's not annoying like Paimon's, you know. We finally meet Naida. It's a cuter one. Okay, Paimon's is annoying. Although it might also be because we hear Paimon a lot more.
During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the academia led to all of this, and created so much trouble for you all.
Don't worry about it, you've also helped us a lot. You deserve to be freed.
Exactly! We're here because you're a good Archon and one of our friends! Thanks, you too. Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body. It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even tell if I just woke up or was only now born into this world.
Don't ever, but people say Noida's OP as fuck. She is really powerful as a playable character, although I also don't ever.
Doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling.
Who's that?
Nahida. You can mostly use her as a playable character. And she is apparently really good, especially for a Dendro character, but I don't ever. But I've seen clips and stuff of her. She does a ton of damage, and she can hit like multiple enemies and stuff. She can basically hit like anything in a crosshair, which is pretty insane. Academia's God creation plan.
This is really embarrassing. You all just rescued an Archon, and now she needs your help to save her country, and even the entire world. It's okay. With you here, Paimon's sure that everything will work out. There's one more thing. What is it? For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their Archon, I will make them pay.
It's the god of revenge, dude. What the fuck?
Wow! That's the spirit! You're finally standing up for yourself and not letting people walk all over you!
Nah, I wouldn't say that, Paimon.
I understand now. To be a better Archon, I first need to better myself. If you
By
haven't even figured
acting out your revenge.
caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly?
Chad, can I just point out something? Because, you know, I haven't fought him yet, right? I haven't fought Scaramouche yet. But he becomes Wanderer, right? His alternative puppet form, okay, is Wanderer. Isn't it funny how you go from taking down a literal god in creation that is literally, like, strong enough to cause chaos in the world of Tibet, to literally making him a emo, depressed, no emotion dude that flies around. That's crazy. This is the knowledge that only you yourself could have discovered.
That's true. That reminds me. I wonder how far along the Academia is with their god creation plan.
Are we gonna find out?
And prevent the birth of that false god. I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct link to the Akasha and control it. First things first, I need to remove the restrictions that the doctor put on me in the Akasha. After that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. The Akasha will then be like how it originally was, only operable by the Archon. After all, the Academia betrayed Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's trust. This might take some time. In the meantime, you should also
I'm
work on your
hoping
own
this is right.
preparations. If we don't stop the god creation plan in time, we'll be in for a tough fight.
You're gonna be in a tough fight anyways, right? I think that is the end of part 3, Chad.
You might as well prepare for a fight.
Yeah, okay.
When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.
We literally didn't. Okay, wait until 4 p.m. and finally hit in the sanctuary, and that kind of kickstarts part 4. So, chat, I'm gonna be ending the stream now. I'm joking. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna be taking a quick break, chat. I was checking in about Jason. Hold on. I'm gonna be taking a quick little break, chat. I'll be back. Make sure you guys get yourself something to drink, something to snack on, maybe. this is going to be like a major part that's coming up, because this is where we're actually going to, like, you know, progress into fighting the one and only Scaramouche. So this is the key point for tonight's stream. So yes, I shall be back in a little bit, chat. Hold up. Alright, chat, I'm back. Let's get it. Ew. Oh boy. Okay. Let's go, chat. Back into action. Are you all ready? We're getting real close to that, the big fight. Make sure I close this. Alright. Okay, we need to wait until 4 p.m. for Naida, so let's go do that real quick. Even that's literally... Okay, 30 minutes away in-game time. That was pretty quick. Okay. Here we go, chat.
How's it going, Nahida? I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design is truly brilliant. Oh, also, this is for you.
Oh?
Huh? What's this little floaty thingy?
I've been wondering when I was gonna get one of these.
Device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal. You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations.
I was wondering when I was gonna get this.
This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon!
Hmm.
We're both small things that float! Oh, all the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears with the Traveler from now on, people won't remember Paimon because she isn't unique anymore!
Of course, the crybaby. Ah, poor Paimon. Shut up. I was wondering when I was getting this thing, chat. I have no idea exactly what it is, but I've seen a lot of people running around with it in the higher levels, so pretty lit. Sorry for laundry to the wash. No worries, my man. Happy to have you here, though. Looks completely different from you.
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you. It's only a flying device, but you're the Traveler's irreplaceable friend.
Facts. And food.
Good at comforting people, Nahida. If only the Traveler was as smart as you.
Hmm.
I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth. I wasn't trying to comfort you. Nahida, you're natural at this. What you just said made Paimon even happier. By the way, there's something I need to confess. Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting. You may have heard that an Archon's
What happened to
power is
Isaac?
derived from their people's faith.
They must ambush.
However,
They ambushed the gods.
as well loved as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you, and I'll do my best to provide support.
Fighting is my forte.
I'm glad I can rely on you.
Yeah, he just kind of got all the gods into one area so they could get ambushed.
Good at fighting? That actually sounds about right. I've located where the false god is. Time is of the essence, so let's skip to it.
Let's go, chat. We're heading straight towards the Belladea, aka the new god, aka Scaramouche. Here we go, yeah. Oh boy. Deus Foundry. Created a god. Yes, we are human wisdom. We're using wisdom. English. Let me just do that again. Deus Foundry. Or Deus? Yeah, Deus, like Zeus. Yeah, Deus Foundry. Kind of sound like a deuce, you know. It's weird. Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god. Azar. Let's go, chat. In the moment of truth, we're taking the squad and we're taking Wanderer because we're going to beat Scaramouche with Scaramouche. You know? It's about to go down, chat. Oh boy. Cutscene?
What is this place?
It's
sages
underneath the
wanted to
city,
realize
technically.
their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest and most convenient way would be to build within the academia itself. That's true. They were already hiding one god, so why not two?
True.
Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw the god creation plan as their ultimate goal. But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the academia alone.
The Fatui.
Under the doctor sure did
Yep.
hold back. They provided a lot of technological support.
To help one of their own harbingers become a god, after all. True.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous. Is that it, though? I've always felt that this doctor is different from the academia sages. He doesn't seem to share their sense of urgency. Instead of being interested in the end product, it's like he's enjoying the experimental process.
True.
The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, the doctor being weird is actually normal.
True.
So, this Fatui that they're trying to turn into a god is called the Balladeer?
Yes.
We had previously come into contact with his consciousness. He harbors particularly strong obsessions. One is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to be the vessel for one. The other
By
obsession
Raiden.
is probably related to his past. I can't quite explain it. Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger. That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Now with that temper and ego of his. It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well.
We've had a few encounters.
See. Tell me more about him and what he's like.
Do I really have to?
The more we know now, the better we can plan for and react to any future situation.
You tell Naida everything you know about the Balladeer. Okay, at least they're skipping past that.
I see. How fascinating. Alright, time to go. Let's get through here and meet him in person.
Let's go, chat. Fight Scaramouche with Scaramouche. Are you ready, my man? Look at him, he's smiling. He's ready. Let's go. Ah, okay. It is a domain after all, so this is kind of expected. Oh, a little bit of lag. It's fine. In a domain after all. He hasn't got his shield up yet, so that should be easy. Alright. Let's go. We're gonna go get him. That's... Alright, well. It's all part of the plan, chat.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes.
Already on it, Paimon. Oh. Oh boy. I was definitely part of the plan, chat. I know what you mean. Okay, we're about to face him. The time is upon us. Probably gonna give us a cutscene. Never mind. I think this is an elevator.
The pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it.
Go through the passage and reach the Balladeer. Okay. It is a domain, chat. We have to remember it's a domain. Ah. I nearly fell. Even though I was trying to be smart about it, I still nearly fell. That's incredible. You wanna hop up here? Plan, yeah. Okay.
I'll catch up. Leave it alone.
Just need to hit him before he pops his electro shield, and we should be fine. Okay, we need to match the pattern. Okay, I see what we're doing. First rule of domains, don't fall off. I mean, you just respawn is fine. But again, chat, it's a canon event, okay? That was all part of the plan. Also, yes, I know my Huta is really low on health, but that's actually a key thing because she does more damage. like I said. I don't have my ability up yet.
Squall and Fury.
Have it.
Search for it.
I must leave no shadows of fate.
The wind rises.
Those guys are still a pain in the butt. Oh, free chest. Okay. Okay, easy peasy. 2 to go.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
No, no, no. Okay, okay. Fine. Oh, we need to go that way. Okay, okay, makes sense. It's actually really hard to climb on these. Whew. Okay, we're good. If only it didn't lose burst from falling. True. Nice save, dude. That was close.
I'll put you on have a load of
Leave it all
this.
to me. Let me scribe.
Shouldn't get carried away.
Goodbye. He's busy. He's dead, dude. Come on. Okay, 1 to go. Of course, I had to add a little more suspense for an entire domain. This is part of the rock formation. Okay, interesting. It's fine. It's fine. We've come this far. Can't stop now. What's that sparkling sound? Oh, alright. Come. Yeah, we should be heading in the right direction, right? Yeah, yeah, okay. We good. I could have literally just flown over you of Wanderer, but whatever, man. Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, let's have some fun, shall we? See what I mean, chat? More damage. I'm trying to build up my ultimates on my other characters as well. For the big boy boss fight. Really? One of these? At least it's not the electrical ones. Honestly, oh, okay. Oh, not when she pops her shield, even though she's in a stun lock. I love that, man. There we go.
Quit following me.
Alright, last one. One more. What? That was this assassin mage? They're annoying as hell, how much I can tell you. The Fatui, I have to go through this entire... I mean, there's Fatui literally at the rotating mechanisms, so I guess they just do it themselves instead of you having to actually climb all the way up here. Although you still have to climb all the way up here, because definitely they take like shifts and breaks, right? Organized business, after all. The electro mages are worse. The ice ones aren't that bad. They can easily melt. But... Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Moment of truth, I hope. Surely, that's most of the domain. Now it's actually for Scaramouche. Of course, it's going to be a really long elevator because they probably, you know, load in things. Okay.
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god they wanted to create is likely close to completion or already completed.
It's not a surprise. I was expecting it. We already beat the other lady, so not really. We even beat an actual god, even though that was help of people.
Yes, I am. This is probably the first time I faced with a calamity of this degree since my birth. I feel not just nervous, but curious as well.
Curious? Curious about what?
Curious about our fate. To me, everything we perceive in this world, everything we learn, and everything that happens to us is considered knowledge. And if it's a form of knowledge, then it can be understood. However, only fate is a...
Okay, I didn't mean to skip that, my bad. As I was pressing, I was thinking, what am I doing?
That's also why I love observing humans and all the things that happen to them. It all brings me great satisfaction. And now, at long last, I'm not just an observer anymore. I will personally experience my own fate with you by my side. Isn't this such a wonderfully exciting thing?
Ah, so that's what you mean. Paimon thinks she understands what you're feeling.
Also looking forward to it.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Beat a god with like 8 other adepti. Okay, challenge completed. We get a reward for that? Okay. I think it's about to happen, chat. Come on. This is definitely going to be a cutscene after this. Yep. Woo! He looks so sick, dude.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Boer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
Ooh. Oh my god, that is so sick. Shoki no Kami the Prodigal. Oh shit, my bad, chat. Kicked off my screen.
Original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a constant power supply. How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed.
I have no idea how to face him. I just noticed.
This is the culmination of human wisdom.
You sure are something. Dishing out compliments at a time like this?
But
I hope this is going to be a good fight. Give me a challenge. So he's still the same old Balladeer on the inside. I'm not sure if it's a good or bad thing.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world. Can you feel it? The exhilaration
We invited
of such
Gundam.
power and the thrill of
Come on, chat.
anticipation for our contention.
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as you.
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods?
Lowly creature, know your
She's a
place.
celestial being, dude. Sure, Paimon can kick your ass. Still the same Balladeer we know. Yep.
Strife engraved upon a gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War, but the way I see it, all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point in bringing it up again.
Is that so?
Gigas
Yet I am deeply
on
disappointed
Kaiju.
that I was never
Seems a
allowed
bit
the
unfair.
fortuity to personally
Hey,
participate
Gigit, wow.
in the Archon War.
True.
This is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not crave power. No wonder your own people have abandoned you.
It's so cool, though.
God of wisdom.
Naida's followers will only continue to increase in number.
Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer. The god of wisdom.
Let's go. Fight
You
me.
should know that wisdom
Fight me,
cannot solve
bro.
every problem. Like now, where your only option is to face me in combat. Come. Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Let's go. Whip this boy's ass. How do you want it? I don't know when or how I'm able to do any damage to him. Okay, I'm guessing right there. They healed my Utah. Hold on. They literally healed my Utah. Adeptal pots. I mean, yes, please.
If it can cast.
What is that? Oh, okay. Easy though.
Let me scry.
Dude. Okay, I can't pop my Utah ability. I don't know what this charge thing is. Ooh. Shit. Run, boy, run. Okay. I can just fly over this wander. I'm able to do damage whilst I'm like this? Okay. Yeah, this is easy to avoid. Dude, what is this? What is my... Take the damage, boy. Oh my god! Look at that damage. Okay, you could do animo damage as well. And hydro? Holy shit. I don't know what this little character of mine does. The pop-up for it keeps like coming up and down. Dude, I'm about to blast him one shot right here. With my Utah's ult. Holy crap. Ow, ow. Again, I have no idea what this little finger's ability does. It literally just keeps like popping up and then disappearing again. We're able to
Wait,
shoot
what's
the
that?
Paimon. Hold on, Chad, watch this. Easy claps right here. Melted. Melted. I mean, Traveler's just better, dude. You got this, chick. Chica, chick, whatever. Ooh, that's a bit of a fall, though. Nah, she good. She good. She can defeat her god, bro. No worries. Stage 2? Oh, boy. Oh, my god. It just keeps getting better, huh? Okay, phase 2. This is so sick for a boss fight. I'm healed again, too. Oh. Okay, charged area of attack. I just want to figure out when I can do damage. I could probably do damage with Wanderer. Yeah, but not much. Okay, he's got a shield up. I'm guessing I have to wait for a certain point to take on his shield. Paimon should have a normal and charge attack. Dude, there's a thing that keeps popping up, and I'm unable to use it. What the hell are these? Are these his like shield thingies? Oh, wait, I couldn't. Okay, it's all scripted. Okay, I couldn't do any damage to him. Might need traveler in party. No, no, no. Okay, it's all scripted. That's why. Get him. It's all scripted, chat. That was lit. Woo. Oh my word. Oh my god, this is so sick, dude. What? Oh, Naida? I thought she can't fight. Or she can't.
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Boor?
Oh, he personally hit her. Traveler blocked the Gundam punch with her face. Oh no.
The data collection is almost complete.
Oh shit.
Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me?
Oh shit.
We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create...
Oh my soul, dude.
The people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sabzerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me?
Right from the start. Oh my soul. And then that thing kept me from being like locked into the dream.
What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
So that thing kept me from getting stuck in the dream.
Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile
Oh.
in the name of the Archon.
She did it 168 times, dude. No shot.
Everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the...
Just like how we defeated Raiden. And they're all using like a hive mind to give me the knowledge to defeat this dude. Dude, that is so sick. That is so fucking sick.
All of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you.
Are you about to get your ass whooped right now? Like it's nothing, dude. Watch this shit. Like it's nothing.
Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage.
168 times we've experienced this fight. Using the same dream mechanics that were implanted on us. Dude, this is just... And I can play as Naida? Oh my god. Okay, I can actually do damage to him now. I can use these as teleporters. Hold on. And my thing is doing extra damage as well. Okay, I can't reach that. Hold on. It's fine. I'm constantly being healed. Literally. Oh, I need to press 5, right? Hold on. My first time ever playing with Naida, chat. My thing is literally just taking its shield out on its own. I just need to get his shield down. You'll probably get stunned.
Reality is pain.
I need stamina. I need stamina. I need stamina. I need stamina. Give me something for stamina.
Someone needs assistance.
I'm out of stamina. It's fine. This is why you always have a shield character, chat. You're gonna attack me right here, aren't you? Yep, there you are. A bit of an awkward fight, I must admit. Okay, is he stunned? Oh, ultimate.
I must leave no stone unturned.
The wind rises.
I need to take care of these. I got all of them.
Too slow.
Holy crap, dude. I took out all of them. What are you doing right now, my guy? I'm frozen? Dude, this boss fight is fucking insane. It's fine, I blocked it. Easy. Not even a little bit. Never mind. Never mind. This is really an awkward fight. I'm doing heavy damage now, though.
I see everything.
Upon the gale.
Come on, my guy. I'm literally out healing everything as well. It's fine.
Tremble.
We getting him. We getting him. Big boy damage.
Reality is pain.
Let's go. The base show character is see-through now. Let's go, chat. That was a really awkward fight, but it was lit.
Filthy humans.
Let's go, Naida. Taking back the Gnosis. Now she's really gonna become a god.
Please, anything but the Gnosis. That's mine. Don't even try. I'll never go back.
Oh, he's dead. Oh no. And she just left him, dude.
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. This is... That's right.
Noelle is extremely good, dude. Don't even worry about it. I ever built mainly into defenses and as a healer, just as much as a tank. Dude, that boss fight was freaking sick. But yeah, Noelle will be perfectly fine. I don't even think I have her at C3. I think I have her like C2. That was such a sick boss fight, man. A bit awkward, I will admit, because I didn't really have that much range characters, and I don't really know how to use Nahida, but we're still really, that was so sick. Cutscenes and everything. This game is just incredible.
Consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this.
Big robots off limits unless they comprised of lion bots. What the hell? Must be due to forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge?
So that little thing of mine was shooting the entire time, but it was still getting pop-ups that I just couldn't access.
Tell me what you know.
Because it just disappeared the entire time. I don't know how to use it yet. Tell me all about what you had learned in the desert.
Your inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly exhausting her power. Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years ago. But I'm afraid it is much more serious this time, with Irminsul itself already in danger.
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean, in order to save us, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge. She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge,
Which is the cause of like those like polluted areas and everything around Sumeru. Was a crazy boss fight. That was amazing, dude. By far the best sequence of events in this game so far.
here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions, all the way up to her last breath? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow.
The words, "World, forget me."
Yes. Her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear. But now, we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery. We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with her lucid consciousness. And then, we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth in person.
Hope we can use that truth to save everybody.
Each of us need to be mindful of the state of our own consciousness while we are here. Even with the Gnosis' protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
That's so scary.
Don't worry, it should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon. Let's go.
Saying our head's empty, dude. Indirectly, but still. I'm sorry, sir, but you're ineligible. Reward for defeating Scaramouche. Holy crap. Dude, the one thing I gotta point out is like the unique domains. Oh, screw it. Any and all of the domains within this game, like their designs and everything are like really freaking cool.
What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
These are perfectly fine. So the boss fight's a little bit awkward in order, like, he doesn't really, like, get stunned or anything. So it's really like difficult to actually do damage to him unless you're good with a ranged character, or obviously no Nahida, which I do not. Okay, dude.
Let me scry.
I'm gonna get rid of the big guy.
Search for it.
I love the way Wanderer's ability sometimes just completely freaking misses, man, in its entirety. Oh, I hate these things as well because they call blood loss.
I must leave. Nope.
Fine.
Decided by destiny.
And of course, they also teleport. I didn't use Utah because the other creatures are fire, so fire elementals, so it would have been possible. One crazy thing about Wanderer, Chad, is that he just stun locks everything. Like if they don't have, as long as they don't have a shield, you can just permanently keep enemies in a stun lock with your ability up. It's like awesome. Another thing of why I love this character.
Steady us. Delves into destiny.
I want to fall off the map. And of course the traversal is just so good. You good? And die.
Leave it all to me. Shadows of fate.
Ah. There, you didn't get stun locked for some reason. Fine. Oh, big boy. Perfect, he's electric too. Gotta wait for him to charge, because that's always his first attack. What am I? I'm getting hit by the frickin' fawn. My bad, Chad. Didn't even notice.
Written in the stars.
Can't use my ability.
Squall Fury. Search for it.
You dare to gaze upon me?
Can't use Morale either. What am I doing? I'm completely messing up my attack.
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find
Are
the
we good?
home first.
Can I go in, yeah? No, I can't. Any chests? Nope. Can't go in there either. We're literally just gonna take a boat through out someone's consciousness. Interesting.
We changed direction. Are we still going the right way, Nahida?
Mm-hmm. Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take us out of here.
Right? Literally planets with inner consciousness. He is a greater god after all, so I'm not really that surprised, right? This reminds me of something like out of Pirates of the Caribbean, you know? Which one is it? Not Dement. Is it? It's not Demental, no Tales. Are they like going through the
Destination soon.
afterlife?
How are you
The
feeling?
boat floating.
Are your minds still intact?
Some strange thoughts came from time to time. No, they didn't.
Everything's been completely normal for Paimon.
Paimon, you don't have a brain.
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions. This time, we should be able to meet Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Are you saying you've never met Greater Lord Rukkhadevata before?
I love the way she's saying it as like she met her.
It seems that my birth and her death took place at the same time. Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance, and I could have done a better job.
Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida. Let's get out of this creepy place and go meet her.
I say the story is damn good. Definitely worth the effort.
you were talking about?
Oh, that's
The
pretty.
base of Irminsul?
I'm locked. I've been here before, right? This is where I initially met Naira. Jack Sparrow voice. Hi, Drum. I can't talk like Jack Sparrow. Can't run either. Slow jog.
Well, this is the place.
Yes. Just yes.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right? But the one standing over there is...
Naira.
Is that... me? She looks exactly like me. Are you Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance?
That's weird. You two, the two of you almost look exactly the
Irminsul
same.
and the
No
surrounding
shit.
lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
We're of the same nature. Why?
Both Archons.
Because you are me, and I am you.
My point exactly.
You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another form.
Makes
I'm
sense.
merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago.
Damn.
Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years. But you're finally here. My new
I
self
would...
in the samsara.
Okay, shit, the God of Knowledge, I'm not even gonna question it. Yes, Lord Kusanale and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great Archon like you someday?
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate.
Well, she's already doing a great job so far, so...
Tree. It won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me.
Really?
But
You may become greater.
you may become an even greater Archon than I.
See, Chad?
I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time. And the future that it leads you to will be yours alone, along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
I have faith in Nahida too. Yes, I do. She's doing a great job so far, because she's only like 500 years old. And she's been trapped in a machine for most of it.
Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted to meet you.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with
Everything went to crap at the same time 500 years ago. Coincidence? I doubt it.
Why you wanted to create me? And what
But that's one way of looking at it. New creation, chaos ensues.
You're here seeking answers, right? Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this.
Knew it. The something cataclysm.
At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria.
Okay, Conria.
Except for me. I had a more important task to attend to. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster
Is Irminsul like the tree of life, I'm guessing?
Forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something was wrong. The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption.
Yes.
Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King
Yes, I
Genshin
agree, yes.
thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost.
So what exactly is forbidden knowledge?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world, and a form of truth that can't be understood. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it.
I was at first, unless she said that about the abyss, I was thinking maybe something to do with the traveler. Although it might actually have to do, chat. It might have something to do with the traveler because she is from another world.
The entirety of Tevat could fall apart.
So, there's knowledge that even the God of Wisdom can't understand?
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone, which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the Akasha.
It's
All right.
truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you.
Coming from someone that technically created it.
For a long time,
And it kind of controlled an entire nation, so I don't know about that one.
though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their wisdom and all of my own power.
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul. But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. I had a terrible headache, which gave me an uneasy feeling. And then
Just drink a panada.
I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption as well.
Oh, I see, like a data leak in a sense.
Beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden knowledge.
Oh no. How could that happen?
I've experienced that pain in your consciousness. It must have been a horrible experience.
Again, just drink a painkiller, man. It would have been fine.
The important thing was that
That? What?
even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently eradicated. And
So,
way for me to
by,
eliminate myself.
you know,
It would be a sort of
hearing out the
paradox.
forbidden knowledge, she
So, I took
inadvertently, like, polluted Irminsul itself through herself.
and left a trail of clues, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from
She's just straight up asking the new Archon to kill her off entirely.
No, I can't.
That's crazy, dude.
So you realize what that implies. You are very smart indeed. Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. And as you've realized just now, removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed in this world.
Damn. To forever be forgotten.
It's the only way to save Irminsul.
People love you so much, and
Even forbidden knowledge can be washed away with enough whiskey. In
I'm exactly the same.
alcohol is a cleanser, technically.
How can we just forget you like this?
So they're literally just like asking
Really no other way.
them to wipe out their memories and all memories of the world of the Greater Lord, Rukkhadevata. That's crazy, dude.
That there is no other way.
But this is so cruel. I don't want to forget you.
No need to feel so sad, Boer. As someone
They have all got so many different names,
feel
man.
joy at finally finding
I mean, Scaramouche, Balladeer, Wanderer. There's so many different names for the same characters. Nahida, Lesser Lord, and she's a Boer as well, the God of Knowledge. Dude, crazy. Cutscene?
We
Okay.
all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness.
She literally just Thanos snapped her ass, dude. My Discord server link is down below in the description, Ashton. If you'd like to join the community there. Oh, and the music for Sumeru, dude, this is heartwarming, bro.
I'm the one who
That's beautiful.
posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer.
It's kind of like a
And I shall return
showcase of a god that's newly been awakened as well. That's beautiful. And it's healing her. Oh my gosh. That is so good. A useless archer number 2.
people of Sumeru.
Grandpa.
May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
And it awakens her. It's crazy. That was so good, dude. This entire Archon quest so far has been so... Well, I mean, it's been a bit tedious here and there, you know. Overload of information, but cutscenes, boss fight, characters. Are you alright?
I'm alright. I'm just a little confused.
What are you confused about?
We've just saved the world, right?
And yet you're sad.
So why am I crying? I don't know where this feeling inside
Oh, she doesn't know. She doesn't remember because the memories are gone. The Traveler still knows. I don't know about Paimon, but the Traveler still knows. She's not of this world, dude. She's not connected to Irminsul. So she'll remember. You still remember what happened just... Yeah. Traveler is not from this world. She's not connected to Irminsul in that way, therefore she remembers. And I think Paimon might as well because she's the Celestial Beam. Okay, we don't know that as a guarantee, but come on, chat. We pretty much do know she's not from this world either. I mean, really.
Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Irminsul consciousness from 500 years ago. Then, we removed the remaining pollution from
And I cannot tell her because that will cause like a lot of chaos. But I managed to remember because I'm not from this world. Chat, listen to me. Okay, right. This right here, I am the god of wisdom now. Okay, look at me. Big brain.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Look at me, chat. Paimon doesn't seem to remember either. Oh, shit. Should I tell them the truth? No, definitely not. I can't either. It's going to block me off from trying. I feel super sleepy. It's not going to allow me to do it. Because it will cause chaos within this universe. Is that the doctor? And another plot twist has introduced itself, chat.
That sound. Traveler.
I've been waiting
It
here
is the
far
doctor.
too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted.
The plot thickens even more, chat. Already like freaking mud, but let's go.
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods.
So I can actually say it, but I probably shouldn't. He just put me to sleep.
Among the sage's research, I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our relationship.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru.
That makes no
Even
fucking
the God
sense.
of wisdom is restricted
What
by
the
the
fuck?
habits of cognition. How disappointing.
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
Oh shit. Okay, maybe it does make
Astute
sense.
guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a
So he's
major
got
decision
clones?
in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of wisdom find my method of seeking knowledge?
Literal immortality.
Insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. They can't be broken on a whim.
Good. Amazing, even. Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
Since you're in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you
It was
this.
just an experiment to
Would
him.
a staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment?
I am telling you, chat, I have a huge brain.
Why should I interfere with the results?
The academia saw the plan to create a god as
Acknowledge?
their ultimate
Acknowledge?
Yet
Wait.
they only saw it as an ordinary experiment.
Acknowledge? Is that how you pronounce your name? I apologize if I pronounced it incorrectly. Welcome to the stream. It's going really well. We defeated Scaramouche and we basically completing part 4 of 5 for chapter 3. Acknowledgia? My bad. Or is Acknowledgia? Not, dude. It's difficult. But it's going well. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're also doing well. How's your day?
But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even
So he's literally cloned himself and gained immortality in a sense.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials.
Kick his ass,
For
Naira.
example, the Gnosis. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon.
Yeah, it's been 4 streamers out of 10 or 15 who can pronounce my name correctly. Did I actually pronounce it correctly?
You have no way to use
Is it Acknowledgia? Is that how you pronounce it? Or is it at least close?
Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take
It's a difficult name. I'm gonna go with my final bet is Acknowledgia.
After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
By going against the rules of life, basically.
I understand your scheme, but what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
You wouldn't do that.
The heavenly principles?
I thought the G might have been silent.
Wait, what?
Sort of.
Yeah, Acknowledgia. Alright.
Agnolia.
Is it Agnolia? No, because there's a J still in there. Acknowledgia.
No.
There's a J. They sent a
Agnolia.
Dude, there's a J. Look, they even
That's a silent.
Maybe Agnolia.
How surprising.
Is he correct of me, man?
So use rigorous reasoning to prove your point.
The
G sounds J instead of Acknowledgia. Told you. My brain is huge, chat. Even when it comes to pronouncing people's names. If THI? What do you mean if THI, Ashton? I would have just kicked
As a
those dude's
scholar,
ass so
I've
long
seen
ago.
all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter.
I didn't even know experimental was a word.
Ignore this possibility.
So
tell me then.
Because it won't be agnologia. Agnologia.
This foreign gnosis will only lead to
Do you play
disaster
Honkai? No. No. I mean, Genshin is a grind of its own, considering Honkai is another title from Mahoyo. I would expect something just as major, and I'm just not. I can't fathom my brain for that. I like to play various games, and this game takes enough of my time.
How about erasing all your other segments?
Is she making a deal for the Gnosis right now? My word. If this doctor cloned with forbidden knowledge, why couldn't destroy it? Because the knowledge capsules get used up, right? So he kind of just consumed the knowledge, and I would see why he would want to keep it for himself as well. Remember, Deshret killed it, like, offed himself or sacrificed himself to prevent this forbidden knowledge from spreading. He didn't provide it. Well, he did initially provide it, and then he went against it, so it's obvious why he wouldn't use it.
Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
He just kills his clones, but he'll just make more. It's not worth it.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The
He's
surplus versions of me can be
clearly
exchanged
playing
for
a trick.
gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer themselves at a higher price? Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. Perhaps it's best to say, you're just temporarily ahead. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased them?
Dude, this man's playing you.
See your remaining honesty.
Why are you giving it to him?
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge!
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Ah.
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course,
Such a dumb
I
decision,
have no
dude.
interest in being rejected by this city for a third time. Another chess piece. And where is your dendronosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there?
Dude, if I swear to fuck, if you give him another
Isn't it
Gnosis.
Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh. Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable.
I don't either. Please, you already made a dumb decision to give him the one.
Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the God of Wisdom's property. Arrogant as
He needs to make
is,
Gnosis-shaped bombs.
piqued my interest.
Game over for the bad guy.
Have you in all your might
Dragon
and
wins
knowledge
happy ended.
ever heard the
Dude, that
rumor
is genius,
the
actually.
skies of Tevat are fake? That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world.
How would you know? Don't give him the nose,
Once I finish
dude.
telling you about this, it will be time for me to say
Dude, the
goodbye.
Archons give away their noses like it's fucking people giving candy to kids on a freaking Halloween, dude. Crazy.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
And she's legit gonna give it away. And we, of course, do not get to hear the information. Secret and dark truths flow the mind otherwise, then everything falls out. Of course, we don't get to actually know what's going on because we are from another world and it's probably concerning us. Because, of course, they need to keep the story suspenseful. Even though by the time you get to a pinnacle of the next Archon quest, which is most likely in Fontaine, you've already forgotten what's happened yet because the game is so damn long. So it's a smart idea from what they're doing in terms of suspense, but it doesn't actually work. In that concept, unless you're only playing for the Archon quest, which I don't do.
Together! Okay. Wake her up. Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up!
Good morning, Paimon.
Good morning! How are you feeling today?
Pretty good.
Good to
Sure.
hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tainari could stop us from going out now, right?
That's right. The last day, we lost consciousness in battle when we woke up. Dude, it's... Why is it so fast when I'm giving, like, my thoughts, bro? That's, like, the way we actually have to read. We're not listening to someone say it. It's so weird. I heard that it was Sino who brought us here. Technari complained that Sino was always sending people to him, but he has taken great care of us. After completely exhausting ourselves, we had good rest here. After a few days, we finally recovered enough to be able to go back out. From what Technari and Kolai said, whatever, the Akasha has been turned off completely, and the people of Sumeru will no longer rely on it. Such a big change will certainly affect people's lives, but it will definitely be a good thing. All right. Oh, my word. There we go, chat. There's still another act for this, it's called a toast to victory. That is the next part of the Archon. And what do we get from this? Silver twig, a new branch taken from the center of the world. There was once a giant tree, blah, blah, blah. Tree symbolizes life. Okay, what does it do? That all knowledge, memory, and experience flow through the giant tree, just like streams. It's a 5-star. It's a quest item. Okay, so it's nothing really of utmost use. My other question is, do we have... Obviously, it won't be within gadgets, right? I wanted to know if we had that floating thingy that Naira gave us. That's what I was curious about. I think I'll likely carry on with this on my own throughout tomorrow, because from what I could see, it's a really long part of the actual chapter. Hey Jason, tell me, like, after you get to this point in time, like, how long is the last part still?
Well, it's just gonna be chats, so it's gonna be quite long.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I'm just going to carry on with a couple of other daily things because I pretty much haven't done anything, including my dailies, until the end of the stream chat, because, like, that is going to be really long and tedious. And they're basically just going to have a lot of conversations. Just to run you guys exactly through what's basically going to happen. You're going to talk to Carly and Tignari in the villa. Then you're going to go to the Grand Bazaar, inquire about Al-Hytham's whereabouts in the academia, enter the house of Diana, and look for Al-Hytham, talk to Al-Hytham, go to Port Ormuz and talk to Dea and the Dunyazad, go to Aru village and talk to Sino, wait for the feast to start 2 days later, go to the Grand Bazaar to attend the feast, talk to everyone at the feast, go to Sanctuary. So basically, it has a similar ending, like complete ending to the Archon quest before you get to like Fontaine and everything, as Leeway ended before you went to Inazuma. So that's about the gist of that one. I'm not exactly gonna go for all of that conversations right now. And I didn't even get to do my daily stuff. I literally just I ran through part 2 in order to do part 3 on the stream tonight. So just carrying on about daily activities. I'm in any case gonna end stream in like, I don't know, 20-30 minutes. So God, I forget how long it takes to actually do this. Okay, easy. I hate the transport balloon quest, in all honesty. That's probably one of the worst daily quests. That was a really good story quest, though. I mean, no denying it whatsoever. I didn't mean to do that. Hit the wrong button, chat. Come on. Ow. There, move forward. What is attacking us? That was a really good story. It was definitely worth the time and effort. Oh, the dude down there. Yeah, it's fine.
Leave it all to me.
The wind rises. Know your place.
Or probably really heal at some point. I mean, I'm hella weak on all my characters. Well, not all my characters. This lady is just casually sitting right there. Okay, this is actually a perfect... Ow. I'm gonna say perfect opportunity to heal.
Decided by destiny.
Okay. Not even. I hit one of the characters because the AoE range for Hugh Tower's ultimate is really freaking small. Completely forget about that sometimes. The transporting balloons really has to be the most tedious possible daily quest that you can do. You can't tell me otherwise, like, at all. Alright, so that's one. Like, the time it's going to take me to do the rest of the dailies is probably as long as it took me to do that one transportation.
So what?
The, like, balloon transportation quest takes just as long as doing all of the other... You know, we have to protect the floating balloon.
Yeah.
It's like just as long as it takes me to do all of the other dailies.
Oh.
Just shout out real quick. I appreciate it all for coming, chat. I see you all. Don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, I know, typical YouTuber stuff. Don't forget to do so, as it always helps with my content, especially the VOD after the fact. And if you guys are watching and you're new, be sure to subscribe. Okay, stream like daily now. And of course, more content coming out tomorrow. Like no more content coming out tomorrow. I should really heal.
How am I supposed to get up there now? Wait a minute. Scratch that question.
Figured it out, huh? Teacher, my Noelle can also do damage, alright? With her ultimate at least. But her main goal is to tank and to heal. So. What am I looking for? Oh, right. Okay.
Delve into
I mean, not nothing close to my Hue Tower, but you know, it works. You see, like the daily commissions, the world quest, the side quests, all of that is like, where the hell is this? Is this underground? No, probably in the ocean. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to go. Oh my word. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go all the way here and then. Wait, no, that's on the island. Hold on. They're like unmarked on the Discord. It should be quite high up there.
Quit following me.
I think. But yeah, that's basically where you can stay up to date as well as keep track of like a bunch of different stats and information that I put out there. So the Discord community is still quite small at this point in time and not overly active, but you know, it's a work in progress. That is not, dude. Like,
That thing's huge.
oh, right. This is the shallow water. That was so confusing for a moment. That's why it was so confusing. I was thinking I was gonna have to take a boat all the way from up there. Oh, this is
The
easy.
only character left that I need to level up is Shinobu.
What do you mean by only one left? Is that it? Serious?
I've done all the other three. Dea,
Oh, I was
Candace,
thinking like
and Layla.
I was thinking like your whole collection of characters. Okay, I was about to
Oh,
say like,
fuck no.
dude, that is
Yes,
like,
you did.
how much have you been
No,
grinding
no.
this game? Like, fucking hell.
No, fuck. That will take me at least a year.
Oh, longer, dude. I mean, I don't even do it.
Fuck
Most
no.
of my characters, I just level up to level 20 in order to get the free fate. That was to do that. Literally, I just melted him, but it's because of vaporized damage. Because he's literally standing in water like an idiot. So easy. Wave Rider, yes, the boat thingy. The Wave Rider. Let's call it a freaking boat, man. And then you're gonna get these guys. Okay, guys. I want you all to attack me, right? Nice. Then I'm gonna pop this so you're all jammed, and then I'm gonna do this and you're all dead. Wow. And my Hue Tail's healed. Excuse me? Imagine that. You hit somebody with a sword, he just puts down an entire friggin' black hole on you. That's crazy. My Hue Tail is just so good.
And here I'm still fucking skipping dialogues.
That's Genshin for you. I mean, that is literally a black hole right there, but whatever. Okay, so that's the daily quest done, chat. I have not done like anything on my dailies whatsoever. How long until this is replenished? I'm gonna go quickly do. I'm gonna run the domain 3 times because I still got 2 times bonus for my original resin. Because I have the, what do you call it? Like the return rewards when you don't play for a long time. What constellation is your Utah? Constellation? Oh no, I only have a C1. Not even C0. I don't have much constellations on any, especially not my 5-star. Literally Noelle is C0 as well, because I only got her out of a the beginner's wish. I literally never got her since there. Mona is a 5-star that I got 1. I've got Ganyu. Obviously, Rosario is not a 5-star. I've got a C3. Yanfei is C3. Traveler, of course, doesn't count. I can probably level a Dendro up pretty high as well. Shingshu is C2. I have Alifam is a 5-star, is C0. I also have Miku 5-star, C0. This is my most recent character, which is Sheen, also C0. Dea C0. Kujasara, which is C1. And then I've got Lisa C1. Barbara C0. I've got Yunjin is C6. Ningguang C3. Lynette, a new character, haven't used. Furzon C0 as well. Sayu C1. Sucro C1. Layla C0. Diana C0. Shangshun C0. Aya C1. Official C1. Most of my characters are like C1 or C0. Baido C2. Razor C1. However, I got C6 while I was trying to pull for Ganyu. Kole was C1. Kirara, I don't know how I got her C1, but she's C1. I do have Candace, dude. What the fuck? I never used her. I've got Candace. Does she have outfits? No, of course not. That's pretty lit. I might just consider leveling her up. She's really cool. Toma C2. This chick that I freaking hate, Xingyong, is C1. Xingling is C0, and then Amber C2. That's about the gist of it. Got free extra Noel trying for Zhongli. It could be useful if you don't already have Yellen. Yeah, I don't have Yellen. But I'm happy with my current build. I mean, I don't really go for anything that specifically I've got a good Hydro, I've got a good Cryo, I've got a semi-good Dendro out of Alhaitham, although I would have preferred Nahira. Obviously, for Anima, I've got a really good one with Wanderer. I've got literally the best Pyro character, which is Hutal. And then for Geo, I don't really know. I just like Noelle, and I built her entirely into defense for shielding, but more importantly, healer, because she plays 2 roles. Because of her playing 2 roles, it means I can have 2 support DPSs. I have a really weird build, but it works. In other words. Hey, this is probably like the 800th time I've done this domain, but whatever.
Who's your cryo?
Ganyu. He's literally the best freaking cryo character you can get. Hutao better than Diluc by far. By far. Hutao is by far the best pyro character in the game. Just the overall amount of damage and crit damage that she can inflict is far superior, and just her style as well. The less health she has, the more damage she does. And the more her ultimate heals, but the more her ultimate also does, because her ability, if you aren't aware, which I'm pretty sure you probably are, every time you use her normal ability or normal Q, it takes... Okay, wow, that was weird. Every time you use her normal Q or normal ability, it takes partially, like, it takes her life essence, basically. Her flames is powered by her life, in a sense. Which I also find to be really cool. And it also fits perfectly considering she's like a gravekeeper in a sense.
Steady as stone. Shadows of
I've done this freaking thing way too much. But right there I did 44,000 crit damage, which isn't even the highest I've done. I've done up to 100 and I think 20,000 crit rate. That's the best I managed to pull off. But that was under very specific circumstances with a lot of burst. And I also didn't pop, I could get more if I popped Mona's ultimate right there. Which is why... I'll explain my team composition in a moment. It's mainly for travel, but it actually works out really well in combat as well. Yeah, the game was just laggy beforehand. So basically my compilation, compilation, whatever. My character setup that I have is really weird when it comes to most people, and most people would not consider it. Again, it's mainly for Traveler with Wanderer. So instead of having a healer and a tank, I've got both of them in Noelle. She doesn't do as much healing, and her tank efficiency isn't as high as someone like Zhongli, but it's just enough. Her shielding is just enough to give, you know, time for things to cool down on other characters' abilities. And of course, when her shield is up, I can heal by doing damage with her. If I pop her ultimate, her defense stat goes up, which means I do more healing. I have Mona as a burst DPS, so she just basically provides stacks of damage for my Hutao, which is my main DPS, which does a ton of damage off of Vaporize, and of course, just overall a ton of damage. Then you'll always notice that once I'm done using Hutao, I switch over to my Wanderer, because he's my secondary support DPS, because he does a ton of normal damage, right? On his own, he's really good. But what he mainly does is provide cooldown time for when I rotate back to Noelle to pop her shield again. And then once I've done that, I can use Mona to provide more stacks of damage. And then I switch over to Hutao. So you'll notice when I'm playing that I always switch between that rotation. Also, on Wanderer's sake, he's just really good in terms of, you know, animo damage in general, because they are pretty much going to be on fire by the time I switch to him thanks to Hutao. And then his animo damage just spirals that constant burn damage. So it's a complicated setup, but it works perfectly. So I'll show right there. I'm going to pop my shield, which is going to block me from everything. Then I'm going to supply a couple of burst damage to stack up for my Hutao. Right, but she's got a bit of a longer cooldown on her ability once it all runs out right there. Then I'm going to use this to keep stacking that pyro damage for that burn damage, as well as the normal animo damage. Then I'm switching back to Noelle, because by the time I'm done there, I've already got my Noelle shield ability up. Then I can go back, rotate again, straight into Mona, and carry on like it's nothing with Hutao before just continuing the rotation over and over. Genius, Chad. People think I'm weird for it, but it's genius. It's so smart. Constant rotation, constant damage, constant cooldowns. I'm just constantly in the battle. I don't have to stop. And that's why it's so good. Wanderer is good for evading attacks as well. Makes sense. Exactly. Because he can just bob and weave. Mona is as well, because she obviously has quicker movement through her special sprinting capability. So, although Wanderer is still better because he's got a separate stamina bar for his ability. And you obviously want as much stamina as you can have on Hutao, because her best damage is through her charged attack, her spear attack, which obviously drains more stamina. I'm just smart, chat. Okay, I have a big brain. It's as simple as that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, claim rewards, finish up, and then end off the stream for today, chat. Again, appreciate you coming by. It was a good stream. That was really, I mean, that Archon quest was really amazing. And yes, Chad, this is my own composition of teams. I literally didn't find this anywhere else, because I have a friend of mine that has probably 3 times more playtime in this game and has no life this game, even more than I have, that says I'm weird for running the composition that I had. So, take it with a grain of salt. I don't have Mona, so I use Yellen instead. I know about Yellen's abilities, although I'm not entirely sure how that would work. I just kind of built up this composition specifically for what I do. So yeah, this Stellar Reunion is why I've got bonus on original resin. Although it really doesn't make a difference, because I could just convert it into condensed resin anyways. Unless it takes up only 20 original resin. I wasn't really paying attention. I never really do, so. And Astro Abyssos.
Thank you for... Add Astro...
Okay, put my character's expeditions out. and then quickly check in with the my bad. Quickly check in with the Saren teapot, and then we're done for the day, chat. You're up late, Jason.
I am a little bit late, so.
You're like an hour over time.
And I
I mean, to be
always
fair,
dodge it.
to be fair, yesterday you went to bed like hella early, so
Yeah, no, I had a fucking massive headache.
fair enough. I'm gonna give you the same advice I gave Niado, Naida earlier. Just drink a painkiller. Just 1 grandpa, it takes it away. It's all good. That's all I need from there. Anything else that I'm missing? I can get my reputation rewards. I don't think I'm going to be able to level up off of them, but let's do this and then Sarah and Teapot and then end stream. I guess Yellen could probably work. She could probably capture the enemies in her ability. And also, she's also Hydro. So that would also work. I do not at all, however, regret going trying my ass off. I think I have a video of me pulling Utah on the channel. If you want to go check that out. But I definitely do not regret pulling for him. It was definitely worth it. Oh. Yeah, it was only one. I've still got 1 Archon quest left in Sumeru. Which is... Yeah, that's a whole nother... That's Act 6. No. It's part 5 of Act 5, I think. Right? And then Sumeru's questline is done. Let's do Serenity. And then we are done for the day. I am exhausted. It's been a day, Chad. Today has been a day. It was a good day, though. It was a good stream, too. I appreciate you coming out. Just waiting for new wish banners. So the next... What did I say the next wish banners were going to be? I'm not going to pull anything off the next wish banners. Hey, doggos. How you doing today? I'm not going to be pulling it all off the next banners. I'm going to start grinding again and save up my wishes for everything. I need to actually check how many I've got right now. And then I'll go look real quick what the next banners were. I completely slipped my mind. I've currently got 2400 Primo, and I have 20 something intertwines. 27 intertwines and 2400 Primo. So I've got another 400. I've got 47. So not enough, but that's fine because I'll just go through the entire rotation. Next banner rotation, which is more than enough time to grind a bit. What is the next banner though? Next Genshin banner. Oh, it's one of the new characters, right? So, okay, so next banner might be really good if you want Utah, because Utah is coming. I won't be pulling for a constellation for her. I don't really see the worth right now, especially as an F2P. Outside of that, the new Neverlet characters come in. Not really that interested. And then after that, we get Venti and the other new character as well. I'm not into the whole Fontaine story yet, so I don't have any idea about them. But either way, I'm not interested because there are other specific characters that I want. Raiden being one of them. I'd rather save up as an F2P player. I'd prefer to rather save up.
I just tell it like it is.
And wait.
Someone can't handle it.
Who do you use in the card game? I have Noelle, Mona, and Diluc. Although I don't really pay much attention, to be completely honest, I really don't pay that much attention to the card game at all. Like, it's never been that much of an interest for me. So I've got these characters, right? But this is just, I pretty much only use Noelle because her character card is actually insanely powerful. Believe it or not. I don't even know what level I am in that regard. I think like 6 or 7. I just do my weeklies, and that's literally all I do. I never do much more than that, ever. I still have artifact space. I've got 1,500. I've only got 500 weapons. I have a lot of these. One thing that I have a lot of, I don't know exactly where it is, because I've never used it. And quite frankly, as embarrassing as it may be, I don't actually know how to use it. Should be here, right? I have no idea where that stuff is. What's guarantee? It's that thing of wisdom, man. The wisdom, like you can change the knowledge of a character or something, unless it's here. I've got a bunch of those. There. The Crown of Insight, I've got 12 of them. I'm using Fischl, D-Look, and Raiden. I want Raiden as an actual character, though. That's the thing. Alright, chat. Oh, we got achievements. Let's just grab this real quick. Okay, that's all. How much did that put me up to? Probably only gave me like 100 or so primo. Yeah, about 100 primo. So nothing much. Alright, chat. I think that's me all for me today. Quite tired. Quite tired indeed. Alright, Jason, I'll come say goodnight now.
Alright.
Alright, chat. Much love to you all. Really appreciate it. Oh, I've made it to this point in the stream. You're incredible. That story was incredible. So, yes. See you next Genshin. You're really not gonna pop by. Not even a little bit for any other game I play. Fair enough, man. It's all good. Do you, bro? Me, though, I'm gonna say goodnight. Much love to you all. Have a good one further. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves, man. Appreciate you coming out. Until next time. Peace.